Hello guys, what's up? This is Darksint, and just about 10 minutes ago, Capcom ended up dropping AKI's gameplay trailer. So in this video, as you can tell by the title, I will just be going over her moveset and what she does through this video. So if you like these kind of videos, consider leaving a like and subscribe for content like this. But without further ado, let's get into it.
It's perfect! What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery?
So here doesn't look anything too crazy, just looks like this could be her standing medium punch or maybe even a command normal like forward medium punch. But yeah, nothing too crazy here. Here looks like a target combo of maybe light punch, or light punch, medium punch. If this is special cancelable, that'll be very great, so because that'll mean it's drive rush cancelable as well. And here is Aki just doing 3 crouch jabs in a row. And here's your typical sweep, but you notice Aki does it with her hand instead of her leg, so maybe this is what her crouch heavy punch does, or it's a down forward heavy punch input. Or it could also be an input from her coward stance, which we'll see here a little bit later on. Here we see Aki's standing medium kick, it looks like. Not sure if it's special cancelable because it doesn't show from the trailer. But from the looks of it, it looks like just your generic stand medium kick poke. This is where Aki's moveset kind of gets a little more interesting. You'll notice she's crouching and she goes into this little swipe. And Chun-Li is crouching, so it looks like this could be some sort of overhead mix from her coward stance. That, again, we will see here shortly. It looks like here Aki is using her standing heavy kick as an anti-air. So this is probably going to be her main anti-air. Unfortunately, it doesn't punish counter them, even though you see Chun-Li sticking her leg out. So it seems like this will be, again, her go-to anti-air move. This seems to be Aki's command normal, it looks like. Maybe forward heavy kick. And with most multi-hitting normals, they're usually not special cancelable, but I could see this move being very good on counter hit, and maybe she could link into a medium or a heavy button after. You also notice that this goes over Chun-Li's crouching medium or light kick, so this could be a good high profile move. So either this could be a command normal into a target combo, or a command normal into a special of some sort, but you'll notice how Aki enables poison on the opponent. You'll see Chun-Li flying back, and she has this poison effect around her. So Aki's gonna have a poison mechanic, absolutely. What it's gonna do, we don't know until Capcom actually comes out with a full walkthrough of the character. But if I had to guess, it could be something with either draining the opponent's meter or their health very slowly, or adding white life to the opponent's health. Here we get a look at Aki's forward and back throw, which her forward throw looks like it's going to be pretty good for Oki. Some characters get Oki off their forward throws, not all characters do. So she's going to have to go into drive rush, which depending on how good or bad her drive rush is, dictates if she gets Oki off this or not. But the throw leaves them pretty close to her, so I know it's not a back roll, but again, she could still get pretty decent Oki with a drive rush in and do a extended poke of some sort. So here you see Aki blow poison at the opponent, and then follows it up with a like a poison whip slash. So this could be a special move, and then the whip slash is a extender of some sort. And again, this will apply poison to the character. This looks like another, yet again, one of Aki's special moves. As you see, she swipes at the opponent and then puts them in this little poison bubble, and then they get knocked back, and again applies poison to the character. I'm kind of interested on what the poison mechanic's gonna do. Hopefully they do a Aki character walkthrough soon. Here we get a sequence of events. So starting off, Aki does her poison whip. Then Chun-Li follows up with her Hosanchu, and Aki does Fang's famous slide. If you don't know, Aki's pretty much inspired from Fang, and she has some of his moves, and this is one of them. Her coward crouch, she can go into her slide, and then soon we'll see another move of Fang's that I will point out. So if I am correct, Capcom seems to be making Aki a anti-zoner, super rushdown, and a trap character. So here you see she lays down a poison trap, and I imagine if the opponent lands on it, they get knocked back, or they just get poison applied to them. So this actually reminds me of Fang's mist trap that he could put down, and if you touched it, you got hit by it and knocked back, and the poison effect was applied to you. So I can already see some players coming up with very creative corner traps using this move. Also want to point out this new anti-air move that she just did. It looks like it could be like a down back or down forward heavy punch of some sort, but it shoots a poison string out and applies poison to them. So this and standing heavy kick look like they're going to be her preferred anti-airs. This anti-air looks like it could be better at preventing cross-ups, and just the fact that it applies poison makes it better than standing heavy kick. Here we see her doing her coward crouch slide again, and then looks like she goes into a command jump from it, and then does a multi-hitting move that it looks like maybe she can continue into a combo from. So again, she looks like she's going to be very versatile and just very anti-zoner. Okay, don't get me wrong, this does look cool and it looks like it'll be good for going under projectiles, but it looks a little trolly to me, so I don't know how good this move will actually be. It depends on how fast she can actually cancel out of it from. So again, a lot of this will be answered in a full character walkthrough once Capcom drops that. But this does look pretty funny and cool at the same time. I also wonder if she's going to have multiple follow-ups coming out of that stance. Like, that's a kick follow-up, so maybe she'll have a punch follow-up of some sort. So here we see Aki retain Fang's coward crouch into the kick follow-up move, which is a double hitting kick move. On block, I believe it was plus, and on hit, Fang got a follow-up into a special cancel from a light, I believe. This move is kind of gimmicky, but it's also very good at the same time. One thing that Fang didn't have, though, from his coward crouch is a command grab, so that made him a little weak. They gave that to Aki, so the fact that she has a command grab mix-up now is going to be absolutely scary, especially once she gets you in the corner. This looks like it's going to be so ambiguous to deal with, but it looks like her jumping heavy punch. As you can see, it looks like she's going to land on the left side, but she continues and goes to the right side. Now, there's not many moves that are ambiguous looking in Street Fighter. There are a handful of characters that have them, and it looks like Aki is going to be one of them. Here's a look at Aki's level 1. She launches the opponent up in the air, jumps up, and then puts them in a poison bubble. And again, this looks like it's going to apply poison. So this is going to be very useful to end your combos in. Also, you notice the little goofy bird flap that she does at the end, that Fang is notorious for. So I think that them adding a little bit of the goofy side of Fang to her is absolutely awesome. And it wouldn't be a character trailer if we didn't get a look at their second costume, and I honestly gotta say this second costume for Aki is incredible. I think I might use this over her first one once she comes out. Just the red and then the black outlines. If you can turn this to blue or purple, I'm definitely gonna be rocking those colors, but Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 for this costume for Aki. This trailer just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Not only is Aki gonna be an anti-zoner with her coward crouch slide and just her mobility to get around zoning, but she's also gonna have counter zoning. You can see here she throws a poison projectile and it looks like it absorbs all of JP's shadow clones, which are EX, by the way, which are some of the best projectiles in the game. So JP nerf incoming maybe, but either way, then Aki does her coward crouch slide and then confirms into the poison ball, does a light punch it looks like, and then into her special move, and that's where the clip ends. Honestly, I think Capcom's just kind of showing a statement that, hey, you're getting tired of JP, right? Well, pick Aki. So it looks like her EX dash here is completely projectile invulnerable, and then she can go into a command jump after, and then she goes into another follow-up, which is, it seems like a hit grab. She hits them multiple times, they fall down, and then it looks like she's gonna get Oki off of it. Maybe she'll have to spend drive rush, but who knows. And again, it wouldn't be a character trailer if they didn't showcase a glimpse of what their combos are gonna look like. So here we see Aki do a jump in kick, and then she goes into her coward or standing heavy kick into her coward crouch kicks, and then confirms into a double crouching jab, and then ends it in a special move. I didn't notice this first or second watch through, but I just noticed how fast Aki recovers after placing her poison trap. She's able to block JP's jump in kick after this, so I can imagine the corner poison setup she's gonna have. And just like I said, Aki is able to block in time, and then JP goes for a DI and she DIs back. Then we see her go into a command normal into a special move cancel, and that juggles them, allowing for her to go into her level 2, which absolutely looks crazy. She summons a whole bunch of poison vines coming out of her hand, and then poisons the enemy and explodes. Now here we get a glimpse of her drive rush into her forward medium kick or forward heavy kick, whatever that command normal is. And then she goes into a standing medium punch, and then she drive rush cancels it again, and then links it into a standing heavy kick, which looks special cancelable, which we also talked about earlier being her anti-air. So the fact that it's special cancelable as well is amazing. And then she extends it by going into this poison grab, which leaves them standing, and it looks like she can link into something. She goes into crouching jab jab into what I thought was a normal earlier, but it looks like a special move. And then she's able to cancel that into her level 3, which this is her level 3.
Is my poison kicking in?
So yeah, that's my breakdown of Aki. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. This is Darkson signing out. Take care.